Good morning. Oh my goodness.
You playing it twice was a mistake. That's funny.
That is funny. I wonder why it does that. Anyway, so
I don't
welcome everybody to our Wacky Wake Up Wellness Weekly Wednesday.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Okay.
It is.
Well, welcome. And as you're hopping on, be sure to say hello in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, and also let us know if you are having a wacky morning this morning. I'm having like a weird hair day. My computer stuff was being weird this morning, so it's just one of those weird days.
It's just a weird day, and that's
Yeah,
okay. That's why we get to laugh and not get derailed.
Exactly. You just have to laugh about it and it will be fine. Absolutely. And it's funny because I think we've talked about this in other episodes before about when life kind of throws you some curveballs. Maybe we should do that in another episode coming up soon because what is happening with my hair? All right, I'm just putting it behind my ears. We're not going to have hair. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, before we get completely derailed.
Yes. Today oh my goodness, we're talking about something super exciting. So both Christine and I did something. It is a technique that we did called the Spark and Surrender method, which is a 5-step manifestation framework. And it's designed to help us to get unblocked in different areas and help us to get in alignment with what we actually want to receive in our life. And so we're excited to share a bit about that with you and what we learned in that process. And the cool thing is, it has to do with burning. But before we dive into that and before we introduce ourselves, I just want to ask you this question. Feel free to drop it in the comments. Have you ever felt like you're carrying around emotional baggage you don't even realize was weighing you down? You're just like, that you're carrying something. You feel like heavy. You feel like there's something off and you don't realize what it is that is actually weighing you down, what's keeping you in that feeling.
Okay, that's weird that you say that because I had like deja vu. I had a dream the other night that I was carrying around a bunch of stuff that wasn't mine. And I looked down and went, why am I carrying this? And I just was like, I'm done and dropped it. Is that not weird? And I forgot about it until you just said that.
That's so crazy. Oh my goodness. That is weird. Okay. But how many of us do that? Like in real life, like not in the dream, but that's perfect. Like your dream was like kind of like, I don't know.
It was probably sparked by this. That's probably what it was sparked by. It's
like a foresight of the fact you're carrying around other stuff that you don't need to carry.
That's right.
Mind-blowing moment.
I'm telling you, anybody who joins our community, just fair warning, we are a little wacky. And if you like wacky, you need to join our community because we're as real can be. This is just real.
Yeah. We love to have fun. We love to be weird. We love all kinds of stuff. So yeah, join us in our weirdness.
Please. So, and yeah, we're not AI, by the way.
We are. Christine and I are going to introduce ourselves real quick before we dive in. So go ahead, Christine, start.
Okay, so I am Christine Lunsford. I am an Empower You coach, and I can now officially say teacher because I had my last day of class yesterday. It was very mixed emotions because it was super exciting and it was very sad at the same time. But I live in upstate New York. Wow. She lives in New York. I live in northern Arkansas. It's gonna be a day. I live in North Central Arkansas with 4 Jack Russells and mysteriously disappearing chicks and chickens.
What?
That's the story for we've had 2. I have no idea where they went. They're gone. They're just gone. It's just weird. Anyway.
Oh no.
So we're down to 1. He or she is now in a dog crate and has been named Houdini. We're hoping it's a hen, but anyway. Wow. So I am actually it hit me this morning and I've been saying this. And I lost it. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, it just completely went Go on. Anyway, so, okay, I'm also an author, and, my goal is to empower you to be your own wellness advocate.
Yes.
So
And if
that's
you haven't already checked out Christine's book, definitely do it. It's on
oh, yes.
Amazon. It's
So
called
empower
Wrong Answer.
wrong answer. It's such a perfect name, but,
Yeah. And it
em
really, really does talk about being your own wellness advocate. And
yes,
it's very eye-opening. So definitely check that out.
yes, because empowered women empower women. So
Mhm.
that's my goal is to empower you to actually figure it out, even though obviously today I haven't got it figured out.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
We all have those days.
on to you, Carrie Marie.
Well, I am Carrie Marie Vaughn, and I actually do live in upstate New York.
Yeah.
That is actually where I am located. It is a very rainy upstate New York. It started raining yesterday afternoon and it has not stopped. And it's supposed to rain all day today and I think all day tomorrow too. So,
Send us
anyway,
some rain. I need it.
yeah, it is definitely good. Like all of our plants really love it. Although a lot of our areas, like the city that's a bit south of me, is completely flooding. Like literally cars are like floating around and stuff. It's bad.
That's scary.
So, because we've just gotten so much all at once, there's really nowhere for it to go. It can't run off fast enough. So, anyway, prayers for all of those who are out there. I hope everybody stays safe. And but with that being said, is I'm an unstickify your life coach. So if you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, I can help you to find where you are stuck and help you to release it. And I'm also a Rich Girl Network chapter president. I don't know if you said that or not,
I didn't.
Christine. Christine is and I am. Okay, so we
Yes,
both are.
we
We
both
each have
are.
our own chapters in that network, and that's the women's community we're talking about. We each have our own community, but then it's part of a global community where we as women can be there to support and help
Mhm.
one another because life is crazy. Life is crazy, and we as women, I feel like, and especially moms, they put everyone else's needs above their own,
Yes.
and like you still need love. You still need growth in your life because if you're not growing, you're dying. So anyway, long story short, we're excited about that. I'm married to my high school sweetheart. We have 3 cats of our own, and we also have four current grand cats, possibly another one coming soon, and a grand dog. So anyway, no
I love Otis.
grandchildren yet, but that's okay. I have a niece that's a year and a half, so she's so fun.
Oh, yeah. I do have 5 grandkids.
That is so cool.
I
Yes,
know,
you
isn't
should.
that crazy? I have
Yeah.
5 grandkids. That is mind-blowing, and I'm ready for a baby one. Like, all of these
Oh,
guys are big. I'm ready for a baby one.
love baby ones.
I do too. I do
Oh my
too. They're
goodness.
so cute. All right. So,
So,
the reason that we did this and is because this is something that's available to all of our members as part of your membership for free.
yeah,
And I had started going through it and I got sidetracked and didn't finish it. And it's not hard and it's not complicated. I simply didn't finish it.
right. It's
Um,
5 steps.
it's 5 steps and I had to think. So I quit and that's terrible. Not for long. I went back and did it. So here's the cool thing is I guess we should preface some of this a little bit. Carrie Marie, you're gonna have to keep me on track today. Um,
Okay. Girl
so
brain. Girl.
yeah, wow, I'm telling you, my brain is, and there's a whole another story behind that. But anyway, so the first step is basically you're releasing, and you get to look at the things that you've been carrying around, the guilt, the fear, the disappointment, the limiting beliefs, unrealistic expectations. How many of us set unrealistic expectations on ourselves?
Oh my goodness. So much. So much.
Oh yes.
And I think another big thing, and especially in today's day and age, because we're all on social media, is other people's opinions. We're so caught up on what other people think of us and like the advice that people give us and what we're being told. And if it's somebody who you love and respect it's okay to hear what they're saying, but you don't necessarily have to do what they're saying. So you could potentially be carrying around all kinds of other people's thoughts and opinions on yourself. Um,
Absolutely. And with social
they're
media,
not,
and you hear this all the time. Do not compare your life to somebody else's highlights.
yeah, yeah. And
They're
that's
not
exactly
gonna
what it is. Social
they're
media
not
is
gonna
a
tell you
highlight
the
reel.
bad stuff. If you find somebody who's telling you the bad stuff, that may be the person to follow because and I don't mean the person that is stuck in the bad stuff. That's
Right.
not what I'm saying. So don't hear what I'm not saying. But somebody who is willing to share the hard times.
Right. Like I had a rough morning this morning. I didn't want to get out of bed. Something like that.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
I find myself not sharing those kinds of things all the time on social media because my whole intent on social media is to encourage and motivate and inspire other people. And so I kind of forget that people need to know like the real me of like, hey, this is what I'm going through too. I know that you're going through it. I share it and stuff like this and on my podcast a lot, but in my social media posts, I don't do that very often.
well,
I
and
just
you know
don't.
what? I can understand why because sometimes it's misconceived. When we're in a conversation, we can say, and the other thing is you and I both know this, you speak it out and you own it.
Mhm.
I don't want to own that. That's not what I want to have. So this
Right.
first step of releasing is really reflecting and knowing what you don't want to carry around anymore. So mine is all written down and no, I'm not going to tell you what it all is, people, sorry. Um because this is you can get as personal as you want. Well, here's the funny story. I wrote all of mine down. I couldn't find anything in my house to set it on fire.
Wait.
Not
I just thought of an idea. If you haven't found a lighter yet, I just thought, oh, you got one. Yes.
I
It
went
is the
that one.
cool
I
kind that
haven't
you were
even
talking about. That's
I
the
haven't
cool kind.
yes, I love these little baby ones. I and the funny thing was is we had to go to Flippin' Walmart. Okay, no, I'm not swearing, people. It's actually in Flippin'. So it's just fun to say. I was in
I love
Flippin'
the name of
Walmart.
that town. I wish that I had a fun town name near me. I don't have any cool ones.
I used to live in Flippin'. I would say, people would go, "Where are you from?" Flippin', Arkansas, and they'd be like, "What?"
Like you don't really like living there?
But this was at the register, and I went, "Oh, I need that." So today I am going to burn these. But here's the funniest thing about this. I know what's on mine. Carrie Marie burnt hers.
I did. I burnt mine and I don't remember what was on it. Isn't
And
that
that's
funny?
the point.
It went out like I literally released it and intentionally released it. So it went out of my brain. I literally don't remember what I wrote. I do remember it was kind of eye opening because I was like, I didn't realize that I was holding on to those things. I
Mhm.
was pretty shocked with the things that I was writing down that I was like, what? What? But I still don't remember what it was.
So that
No,
is the
it's not
power
my
of
my brain fog either. It's not my brain fog.
no,
I intentionally let those things go.
that is the power of the intention
Mhm.
behind this process.
Yeah.
It so yes. And what's number 2?
Okay, yeah. So the step number 2 is really well, oh, wait. We didn't talk about the intention statements. Oh, yeah, that is the number 2.
Number 2. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is gonna be our top watched one because people are gonna be like, "They're completely nuts."
They've lost their mind. It's okay. It is
It's
okay.
okay.
All right. So yes, so there's as we mentioned, there's 5 different steps. So the first one is that releasing step that we were just talking about. So now step number 2 is setting the intention and writing an intention statement. So like think about these things like what kind of woman do you want to become?
Mhm.
Think about that because a lot of times we know what we don't want in our life, but we don't shift to focusing what we do actually want. Like, who do we want to be as a person? Who do we
Absolutely,
want
and
to
if
be
you're
known
gonna
for?
burn all of this and you don't have it in your arms anymore, guess what? You get to choose what you pick up.
Yeah. Yes. Love that. That's a great visual, Christine.
I'm good at that sometimes. I'm telling you, my brain occasionally does work. But yes, If
Yeah.
you have
How do you
said it
want your
like,
life to feel? Like think about how you want to feel. That is the most important thing, right? Like we get to be intentional. How do we want to show up and feel? Like clearly we want to feel silly.
okay, I have a great visual. You've walked into a store and there's all of these things in there, but you walked in with your arms full.
Sad.
And now you see the perfect outfit. Are you willing to set down the things you don't want to go pick that up?
Mm.
Because most women know how to shop. I'm not one that's great at it, but if your arms are full, you have to set something down to go pick up what you want. And this is much bigger than that outfit. This is your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I do love that visual, Christine. And we're not talking about a store that has carts. The store does not have carts.
No carts. You have
You
to
can't
carry
use
whatever.
the cart
You can only carry out what you carry or what fits in your arms.
in your arms. Yep.
Yes.
I love that. What are you willing to get rid of to get the things you want?
Get rid of
In
the
life.
things you don't want in your life, for sure. Like, I really can't wait to burn this now.
Yeah.
I
Oh my goodness.
reread it.
It's gonna feel so good, Christine. Like it's really I'm trying to think of exactly how to describe the feeling. It just feels so like, yeah, like I'm getting rid of all that stuff. And then all of a sudden you're like, I feel so much better. Like it's just a release. You know that you just feel so much better now that you intentionally are like, goodbye. No
Mhm.
longer having those things holding me back anymore. I'm done with those things.
Absolutely. Excuses are a good one to write down.
Oh, for sure. And so many of us have excuses for things. I sometimes catch
me.
myself with an excuse for something. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I giving myself an excuse? Because when we have an excuse, we think we're telling it to other people. I actually just talked about this on my podcast this week. So feel free to tune in. Holistic Mama Speaks. I'm plugging my podcast. Anyway,
Please do.
but sometimes we will it's hard to describe, but we say excuses a lot, like to other people. So let's just say somebody is inviting you to go to a conference with them. It's some amazing sounding conference, but you're like, oh, it's all the way an hour away, and I have so much to do, and I just really don't feel like spending the time and the money on that, even though like the conference topic is absolutely incredible and you know that it's going to be life changing, but you just keep making all these excuses and you think that you're just telling your friend no, that you're making an excuse to your friend like, oh, I've got a lot going on, oh, I don't really have a lot of extra money right now. But really, you're not actually giving the friend the excuse. It's on you. You're the one
Absolutely.
missing out. You're the one missing out on that life-changing experience at that event because you've put too much on your plate and then you keep making excuses for it. And so you're creating a cycle where you're getting stuck in this too much going on. I want to grow. I want to have a different life. I don't want to be busy all the time. Yet I'm making excuses every time I'm invited to go do something that I really know could be amazing.
Absolutely. We
So,
absolutely do that. So you get to be very intentional
yeah.
on what you choose to pick back up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
And what do you want more of? If you do have things in your life that you are loving, what do you want more of?
Absolutely.
You know, maybe it's more fun time with friends. We get to chat with our friends more or go on some adventure, or maybe it's just more dinners with your family. Like it could be something so simple, but what do you want more of? What do you want to have in your life?
Sleep.
You get to be intentional.
Sleep. What if it's something you just want sleep? You know, a lot of times if you set all that baggage down, your body can rest and you can sleep.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely.
All right. Step 3. Surrender.
Step 3. Yeah.
And I love this line from the training.
Yeah.
Surrender is not about giving up. It's about letting go of resistance and stepping into your truth.
Yeah.
Or place of truth.
Yeah. Place of truth, place of trust. You need to trust and just surrender. And surrendering is definitely, yeah, not letting go and just deciding like, oh, I'm giving up on myself. It's another form of release. Surrender is definitely another form of release for sure.
Yes.
Um, and then step 4, and I love step 4 because it's taking aligned action. Sometimes we don't realize that we actually also have to be doing something. We
Mhm.
can't just dream about it. Like we can't just dream about some life. That's not what manifestation is, by the way. If you want to learn more about manifestation, we're also talking about that in our women's communities. But
Yes.
manifestation is not just about wishing and praying and dreaming and then poof, it appears. No, no, no.
Yeah. We're not
That
treating
would
God
be
as an
amazing.
ATM. "Hey, I want a new Maserati. Will you put it in my driveway?" That's not what manifestation means.
No.
Okay, some manifestation coaches teach it that way, and that's not what it is.
No, it's
It is
not. And I think that it's so deceiving because so many people are like, this manifestation stuff doesn't work because I dreamed about it, I talked about it, I wrote down what I wanted, but it's not here. That's not it.
yeah, you have
And
to
we'll
take aligned action.
yeah. Yep. It's like have I'm pretty sure I've quoted this and I know I quote it incorrectly, but Mark Batterson has a quote about praying like it depends on God, but acting like it depends on you.
Yes.
So basically, taking the actions. So if you're like wanting a Maserati, but you're literally not doing anything to like taking any actions toward getting that Maserati, if you're not researching them, finding out what kind of budget you have to even have the thing on the road. Even if somebody gifted it to you, you're still going to have to insure it. You're still going to have to put gas in it. You're still going to have to do all of the things. And so like if you don't actually take action toward the thing that you want, it's probably not going to happen.
Probably
Or
not.
you're not going to be prepared for it, so then you'll lose it. So that's the other thing that we're not even getting into that today. Anyway,
Okay,
on.
so I will say that one of the tools that we have, the dream scripts, which is
Mhm.
not what you guys think it is. It's not scripts you send to somebody else. Um, when I saw that, that's what I thought it was, and I'm like, well, that's odd. But for me, in my God naps, that is when I play those audios,
Mhm.
because doing
Yeah,
it at
and so
night,
taking that action allows us to listen to the audios, and you know what? I think Christine and I have talked to you about this before. We have this app, and it is a self-care app, and it helps
it's
us to
so
just
fun.
keep on track with the things that we wanna do. I literally added in I've already listened to my morning one, but I don't know if you can see here, but it says, "Listen to my pep talks and listen to
Oh,
the dream scripts." I have it so that it comes up every day and reminds me. I also have the morning one, but I already listened to that. There's a morning burst that you can listen to. So there's
okay.
multiple. We might be talking about this and people are like, what the heck are you talking about? There are audios that you can listen to. Oh my goodness, look at us going on a little adventure together.
I know. That's so cool. I love this. But yes, there are audios that you can listen to.
Mhm. And that helps to get your mindset and your energy in a place of alignment with what it is that you want.
Well, and you're changing your neural pathways. This is
Yeah.
very, very important. What you put
Yes.
in your brain changes your brain.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
choose carefully and choose powerfully. But yes,
Yeah.
it changes the neural pathways, because it's not. And we talk about nourishing everything, and everything is connected. We talk about nutritious foods. We talk about our supplements, but put what you put in your brain matters.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because it does provide results over time. It's like
Yes.
nourishing your body, like if you're eating healthy and taking your supplements every day, you're going to notice a difference. It might not be immediate. You can't take supplements one day and expect to be like, woohoo, I have all this energy. I feel great. I have no health issues. No, that's not it. But it's if you're doing it over time, you're going to start noticing a difference. Like the more and more you do it, the more and more you'll feel and see a difference. And same thing with like these audios we're talking about, the more and more you listen to it, the more and more you're going to start to notice a difference. Like all of a sudden, you're thinking differently, you're talking differently, your life starts shifting. Healthy
Mhm.
habits build healthy lives. You have to continue to have things that you're doing on a regular basis that are going toward the thing that you actually want. So anyway,
Absolutely.
I love, and it's so easy. That's the great thing about the audios is that they're so easy. You literally just pop on your headphones or even just play it out loud or whatever as you're getting up in the morning or on
Mhm.
a break in the middle of the day or while you're doing something that you don't have to think about as much and listen. And the dream scripts one, the one that you listen to at night, that's really cool because so first thing in the morning and the one at night is the most powerful, I think, because our brain is in that theta state where
Yes.
it's more it receives more
Right.
and we're able to our neural pathways are a little bit more malleable during that time, right, coming out of sleep and right going into sleep. So anyway, that's why it's really important to listen immediately when you wake up and immediately before you fall asleep or when you are in that theta brain state. So if you do meditation or something like that and you're getting your body, even if it's in the middle of the day, you're getting your brain into that theta state and your body is calm, you could listen then as well. So
Yes.
anyway, we could go
Yeah.
on and on about that stuff. Oh my.
The brain health is so important. And I had this visual of what music do you turn on when you want to be hyped up?
Yeah.
Or does a song come on like I in my high school years listened to heavy metal. Now I listen to some of it and I'm like, why did I listen to that? I mean, it's like it like hurts. It like physically hurts some of the things that I'm like, now
Yeah.
not all heavy metal, so don't come bashing at me for rock. That's not what I'm saying. But I was at work yesterday and I walked in the back and Doris Day was singing Que Sera, Que Sera. I don't know if you know that song, but my mom played it so much time when I was a kid. I know it word for word. And I walked in the back and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard this. And it immediately took me back. So the dream
Wow.
scripts will kind of do the same thing. They rewire your brain. Anyway, yes. Okay, off
Yeah.
topic. I could
Yeah.
definitely go down there. So step
Step
5,
step 5.
becoming her.
Yes. So this is another thing too, another reminder that we don't become different overnight.
No.
Sometimes like and especially because we live in a society where we have things easy at hand, we want quick results. We want this, we want this. It's like
Yeah.
Ozempic.
Yeah. So I told all of my students, I said, be curious. When you spot something, be curious. Don't go into judgment. And you can do the exact same thing with your habits. So
Mhm.
if you have a habit of, I don't know, picking up your phone and doom scrolling on Facebook the first thing when you get up in the morning, and you find that it shifts your mind the wrong way, that is something that you can go and notice moment. Is that who you want to be?
Right.
If it's not, you can shift and not go that direction. You can go a different direction.
Yeah, especially like with the step 2, which is the writing your intention statement, you're
Yes.
basically defining this person that you want to be and how you want to be feeling and how you want to be living your life. And so if you are and so then this last step 5, if you're noticing there are
Mhm.
things that you are doing, habits or things that you just automatically are doing or that are part of your lifestyle that you're like, oh, that's not really in alignment with that intention statement, that person of who I want to be. You get to decide, okay, well, how can I shift this? How can I change things up a little bit? How can I start becoming that person that I want to be? That's
Exactly.
why the step is called becoming her.
Becoming her. Yes.
Yeah.
What habits, does the person that you want to be have? Like,
Yeah.
don't wait until for example, I want to be rich or I'm going to be rich. But you go out and spend, $200 on something you don't need when you don't have the money. Would that rich girl do that?
Right.
Probably not. She would
Right.
go, okay, how can I make that $200 and how bad do I really want it?
Yeah.
Be her, not her.
And this is a practice because you're going to be so used to doing things the old way. It is a lot easier once you take these other steps because the releasing of the things and all of the stuff and just being more intentional, you're going to start noticing it comes a lot easier, but you will sometimes slip back and do things the way that you used to, and that's okay. It's just a notice moment. It's give yourself grace, realize it, have awareness, like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. And then see where you can course correct, and it's okay. One
Yeah.
thing that I also love about this is that reacting to things in the way that you want your future self to react. This is big
Mhm.
because, especially if you are faced with different tricky situations or people in your life on a regular basis. Maybe it's at your job, maybe it's at home, maybe it's in your community, maybe you are triggered very easily and you either get upset, you get angry, you get whatever. If you're thinking about that future version of you, how you want to feel, how you want to act, who you want to be, and if that future version of you doesn't act crazy or upset
Mhm.
or angry about one thing that somebody said or something that somebody did or somebody that left something out, and it's something that takes a lot of practice. Let me tell you, it does not
Uh,
come easy because there are things that are very triggering that can totally set you off. But it's a practice to work on, okay, how do I want to start reacting differently to this situation? This situation throws me off every time,
mhm.
and I have to
I
work on this. This is
Yeah,
a
I
big
heard
one for
okay,
me.
so I heard this was a great thing that I learned in one of the, courses I took. Learning to respond, not react.
Mhm.
Take a pause before you respond, and in that pause, sometimes the best thing to say is when you notice it, just stop and you can say it out loud, you can say it to yourself and go, that's interesting about how you're reacting. Not what they're doing, because you can't control that, but how,
Mhm.
that's interesting. Why is that making me react? Why is that triggering me? And having that pause and that notice moment and responding, not reacting.
I love that. I think that that's a great reminder for all of us who tend to get triggered by different things and react to things without thinking about it. So that's wonderful.
I started
Um,
putting this into practice. Don't get me wrong, I still sometimes get triggered.
yeah,
However, I
we're
am
all
finding that I am triggered less because I'm curious, why did they do that? I mean, like the other night, my husband snapped at me for something, and I knew it wasn't me,
mhm,
but I just kind of went, that's interesting. I wonder what's on his mind. About
mhm.
30 minutes later, he told me, and it had nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
But how many times does a husband and wife, the husband snaps at you snap back, you end up in a big argument, and then later you found out it had nothing, that's totally not what it was about.
yeah,
You just
yeah.
happen, especially with men, if you catch them in a train of thought.
Mhm,
So as women, we get to choose who we want to be, who we want to become. We get to stop apologizing for wanting to be her and take
mhm.
care of yourself and changing those habits. And
Yep.
this
And
isn't,
set boundaries. Set
oh,
boundaries.
that is so important. Set boundaries. Absolutely. And this isn't about pretending. We're not asking you to pretend to be somebody you're not.
Right. Right. It's practicing for that future version of yourself. And before you know it, you will be that person. It's
Mhm.
so cool. The more you do this, and this exercise is so incredible because you can do it regularly. So let's just say every so many months, maybe every 6 months, you're going to do this exercise because, of course, we're all living life. Life is ever changing. We're becoming different people. And the more we're working on ourselves, then other things are going to crop up. So we do this whole exercise again in another 6 months. And it's like, whoa, whoa. And it's
Mhm.
a whole nother cycle again. Then you're working on that next future version of yourself. And so I just love this so much because it is something that we can do whenever needed. It doesn't have to be every 6 months. It doesn't have to be a set time. It's just whenever needed. Whenever we feel like, okay, we're already to that future version of ourselves that we've been working on this whole time. We're so good. Now we need to like ramp it up a little
Yes.
bit.
Yes. Okay,
We
go
don't
back to
need
that.
to. I shouldn't say need. We get to. Like we get to
Yes.
become these amazing, incredible, unstoppable women. It's so fun. It's so cool.
Oh, absolutely. So go back to the store. You now have your hands full of all the things you picked up the last time, and now you're holding them, and you walk back in that store and go, "Ooh," look down and you look up. I don't think I want this anymore. You
Yeah.
get to set it down and go pick up something better.
Yeah. That's the old me. That's my old
Yeah.
style. That's the old, the old
Oh,
version of me.
heaven help us if we were still wearing the same things we wore when we were, I was gonna say in the 80s, but I realized not everybody's my age. Um,
Oh my
when we
goodness,
were
I
in
don't
high
do that
school.
wearing what we wore in the 80s. I used to love wearing sweatsuits. Like, what is up with sweatsuits?
The
I
sweatshirts with
mean,
the applique on the front.
of course. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all the time. The
I
jeans
remember I
where you
had
fold
a
them and roll them
beach
up,
one.
which was awesome for me because my legs were too long, they didn't have long pants then, so at least I finally didn't look like I was wearing high waters all the time, um, but the big
Yeah.
hair that doesn't happen when you have straight hair, um, yeah. So,
Yeah,
this
I
is
didn't
this
get
is
so
what
much
this
into
is.
the big hair, like all my hair, mainly the bangs. Like I did the bangs, like
Yeah.
curled up and then curled down, and then you know the weird
Oh,
outfits.
yes.
I
Oh,
mean, some of the 80s outfits and the 90s outfits, like super cool. I would totally wear them again today. Some of them, not so much.
and
And definitely not the hairdo.
that is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Becoming her, becoming who you wanna be. We're not saying
Mhm.
to completely get rid of everything that you have been done,
Right.
but you get to
Keep the
keep.
things you love. Keep those things that you love
Absolutely. And
because
who
you don't
cares
want
what
to get
everybody
rid of
else
the things
says?
you love. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, if you love those sweatsuits, go ahead and keep wearing them.
Absolutely. I love sweatpants. In the winter, you will catch me in sweatpants because I've got a pair of men's sweatpants. I love them.
Oh my goodness. Maybe
Yeah.
they have
So
adult size of those sweatsuits with the applique on the front. I will have to look for one. We'll have to get matching ones.
that would be funny. Actually, you know what would be funny is matching ones with the rich girl emblem on the front.
Yes. Okay. All right. Now we have
Yeah,
a plan.
okay, we are completely
All
off.
right.
So,
So we're
here's
over
the thing.
time and we're off topic. So we will wrap things up just to remind you about. So again, we've been talking about the Spark and Surrender method, which is that 5-step thing that we just explained to you. That is the method to help you to get rid of the old stuff and step into the new version of you and have the tools to continue practicing it, take the actions, and live intentionally. And so if that's something that you want to do, like we mentioned in the beginning, is that is available to you for free inside of our women's communities. So anybody who becomes a member of either of our communities will get that 5-step process for free, along with
Mhm.
those audios. We talked about the morning burst. Yeah. The pep
Yeah,
talks, the dream scripts, all of those audios. There's multiple ones for each time to listen to really start training your brain and changing those neural pathways. And so that you can step into that woman that you want to be. And so, anyway, those are all available inside of our communities. And we'd love to have you in
absolutely.
there. It's a
We would.
fun, crazy place to be.
And actually right now is the time to get in because you pay for 3 months and get 9 months free, so
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that's
and
only a
so
very,
you
very
get
limited time.
yes. And
And
quick it's gonna go.
yeah, and not to mention, not only the Spark and Surrender method that we were just talking about, but there's also manifest $1,000 in 30 days. And what was the other bonus that
Vision
blueprint,
board?
the
Vision board?
blueprint for
Vision
vision
board.
board. Vision board. It's in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
there's a lot of bonuses right now, so
Yeah. Oh, we would love to have you in there. But
yeah.
just to kind of recap, though, we talked about the 5 different steps and really growth, like becoming somebody who you want to be and growing. Because again, like we mentioned, if you're not growing, you're dying. And who wants to be dying right now? We want to be living and loving life. And so sometimes it starts with releasing things that you've been holding on to, that baggage, that old pile of things. Get rid of it and then becoming clear on what you actually want
Mhm.
and taking one intentional step after another and practicing it.
Absolutely.
Yes. So I want you to drop one word to describe the woman you are becoming. So if you could describe the woman you're becoming in using one word, what would it be? I want you to drop it in the comments and let us know. Okay. So, and we won't put it up on the screen, but we do want you to share it.
Yes.
So, yeah, as we mentioned, if you're looking for a place to grow and learn and be encouraged and be surrounded by amazing, amazing women who want to be the best versions of themselves and who are there cheering you on and supporting you, and people who you can vent to, people who you can share your excitements and your celebrations with, we would love to have you join us in our communities. It is the place to be. So, and next week, what are we talking about next week?
Oh my goodness. School is starting, which is scary and amazing that it's already coming. So
Yeah.
we are going
It's a
to shift.
little bit farther out for us here in New York. We don't start until the first week of September, but I know that in other states it starts sooner in
Yes.
August, like mid-August, I think. Didn't we look that up and it was like the middle of August for
Mine's like the 13th or 14th. I mean, it's crazy. But even so, I think the month of August, a lot of people are starting to shift their mindsets from summer. They're going to go get their last summer vacation in, and they're simply shifting gears. They're getting into all of that. But we're going to talk about how to transition from your summer pace back into back to school fall routines, and to do it without feeling completely overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yes. So tune in next week. If you don't already know, we go live with the Wellness Wake Up Weekly every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. And we're here to just bring you wellness tips. We're sharing what's working for us, what we're learning, and what our listeners and watchers want to hear. So if you have any suggestions, if you have any topics that you would like us to dive into further, drop a comment and let us know. And we will be sure to tackle that in some of our future episodes.
And I'm gonna burn my stuff.
Nice. Take a video.
I'll take a video. I'll put it in the comments.
Yay. Awesome.
Yep.
Well, with that being said, have an amazing day, everyone. We will see you next week.